What's up, guys? It's Mike.
It's Dan.
Got a really touching story for you here.
This is awesome. This is really cool, especially in China, and especially with something that you guys might not know. That there's a phenomenon in China, and it's been going on for probably like decades, right?
Yeah.
Where disabled children will literally just, in the best case scenario, they will be abandoned. In the worst case scenario, they're
flushed down the toilet. Like it literally happened
a few years ago.
Yeah, that was saved. The baby was saved from the toilet.
Yeah, guys, this is, you can look it
a
up.
lot,
You can look it up. It's on the internet. There's a video. Chinese workers, basically rescuers, rescued a baby out of a toilet pipe. It wouldn't go through the pipe. Okay, so it still happens today. There's an estimated, like 30,000 to 50,000 babies that are abandoned just on this reason, not for other reasons, like, women, like in rural areas, I'm sure daughters still get abandoned. Maybe it's a little less because there's the 2-child policy now rather than the 1-child policy. But in the past, like if you're a young girl, you were just abandoned or whatever.
Well, they found this baby abandoned in front of a store.
Yeah.
In a box. So the person who found it thought it was just rubbish and it was going to throw it away. But then the baby started crying.
Right.
And the baby was in the box with a 100 yuan bill, which is like $10 or like whatever.
And some milk.
And some milk.
Right. Clearly, like whoever left that is like, I don't want this baby anymore.
Take it.
Take the take the 100 yuan and the milk, and I mean, luckily they didn't try to flush it down the toilet, but it's a horrible, horrible thing that happens all the time in China because the baby has cerebral palsy, and it's just one of the tens of thousands of babies every year that has a disability, a defect that are just basically thrown away.
Right, which is really, really bad situation going on in China. Very sad. And so what happened was, the passerby, they wanted to get the babies, or people who gathered around, they wanted to get the baby some water. Then they realized it was hungry, and this woman walks by. She's a new mother.
Yeah.
She volunteered to breastfeed the baby.
And she just does it right then and there.
Yeah.
Just gets the baby down, has no idea whose kid it is,
and
her maternal instincts kick in and just feeds the baby.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
That's awesome.
And of course, people around China are dubbing her the most beautiful mother. So, and then this is something that I don't know how many people would do. So in China, especially in a society where nobody wants to mind other people's business.
Nope, nobody wants to. Nobody wants to stick up for a lot. Well, not nobody, but like a lot of people don't want.
And this is a very public thing. I mean, keep in mind, mothers walking along and they see a group of people with a baby. Your Chinese instinct will be to mind your own business, see what's going on, mind your own business, and go. But this woman stayed, breastfed her or the kid. I don't know. Girl, boy, in front of all those people, just didn't worry about that it was embarrassing or whatever. She did it because the kid needed it, and that was awesome.
It's awesome, and this problem is so prevalent, the abandoning disabled babies, that because it was so bad before about babies getting flushed down, buried alive, killed, whatever, that there's actually orphan centers that China opened up just to receive disabled babies. Because they know that they're like, you know what, if you're gonna do this anyways, don't do something horrible, just you can anonymously drop them off. That's how bad the problem is. It's horrendous, and I mean, it's crazy. It's absolutely insane that this, I'm so I'm just so saddened that this stuff happens.
Well, it's sad, but I'm glad this one at least had a happy ending. So at least, I mean, let's look at this from the best case scenario. At least the baby was not disposed of.
Correct.
Like in a dumpster or anything like that, which happens all the time. I've actually seen in China a baby in a dumpster by my school.
It's the craziest thing I've ever
I've seen that. It's crazy, and I'm glad that didn't happen. I'm glad people who walked by cared. I'm glad she was able to take care of the baby by feeding her. And I think in the worst scenario that is this, the best cases at least happened in that scenario. So let us know your thoughts on this story, guys. Thank you for watching.
Later.
See you.